Welcome back in this segment of our program brought to you by Southeast Termite and Pest Control. It's spring, and that means carpenter bees, the little devils, they're drilling, and termites are swarming and eating. Protect your home by calling Southeast Termite and Pest Control and asking about their multiple treatment options for both of those common nuisances. Southeast Termite and Pest Control. Give them a shout. That's what I did many years ago, and I've been happy for many years. Okay, got 3 more rapid fire topics for discussion here. You can jump in. We can just stare at each other if you don't like the question, whatever. Last Sunday, we opened our show by asking if Jeremy Pruitt's decision to be evasive. He had not mentioned a single player in 4 consecutive press conferences. Said, could that backfire on him? The very next press conference, he comes out and lists player after player after player after player. Now, we used to talk about Butch Jones doing this. No, not just this show, but the media would say something, and then you'd see it, or you'd have a response to it. Do we think that Jeremy Pruitt pays attention to the media? First-time coach.
I'll jump in on this as a former guy that was covering the beat. I don't know that he does, but I think his handlers do. I think the sports information people do, and I know the News Sentinel and other media outlets that cover the team had started saying, this is the 4th press conference in a row where he hadn't mentioned any names. So I think that is.
And how does everything impact recruiting too? That's how a lot of these guys think. Let's be honest there. Or potential recruits hearing, boy, he's not even mentioning anybody by name. And somebody says, hey, coach, why don't we lighten up a little bit? Let's just throw out a few names.
Yeah, it got to 82 minutes. Some of the media members were counting how many minutes since the last time he mentioned them. So, I think it probably goes back to recruiting, but somebody told him.
Yeah. All coaches pay attention to this stuff, though. I mean, people think, well, Nick Saban doesn't. How do you think he knew what the rat poison was? Did he remember he talked about this as right? They all know. Okay, new defense coordinator Kevin Shearer said in a hype video that went out on Twitter by Tennessee this week, said, Tennessee fans are going to love our defense. Your response?
He didn't say what year.
It's like when?
Yeah. If it's a good defense, people will love it. If it's a bad defense, it doesn't matter what you're doing, what your scheme is, people will not.
Check back after you have a go with Will Greer in West Virginia.
Yeah.
We'll see.
When I saw it, I thought, is he meaning the scheme? Is he meaning eventually?
Eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. This
Well,
year,
they'll love it a lot more if Georgia isn't scoring 41 and Missouri's not scoring 50.
Oh, here's an interesting one.
It's going to be like a magic show.
This is a magic show, man. They didn't love the magic show. This is a Bob Hodge question for everybody. I thought it was good. Is there anything from Butch Jones' tenure at Tennessee that Jeremy Pruitt definitely should retain?
Leadership reps. This team needs leadership. I'm voting for leadership reps.
You know what?
Is there anything, seriously, it's not like everything he did was terrible, but I'm trying to think if he did anything different. Did he change anything that became a positive that Pruitt should keep?
I think some of the marketing stuff that Butch did, I think some of that can be okay, but it's not in Jeremy Pruitt's personality, so to me, that cancels that out, because you want him to be himself.
Right, and some of it.
Right.
It wound up that Butch Jones got hammered for doing too much of it, but some of it.
Well, how about this? His preparation for bowl games. His preparation to start the season.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy would go into these games and just totally blow everybody out. Into his bowl game. So obviously,
but you got to get you got to get to 6-6 to go to a bowl game.
Let's see if Jeremy Pruitt gets that chance this year. But you had to go pretty deep to find one
here's
there.
the deal. Butch Jones just needed 4 weeks between every game, and he could get you prepared.
All right. When we come back, the powers of being college football, the NCAA, have changed a rule that is really going to impact the game next year. It's going to be big. You're going to see a lot of it. We'll tell you about it, and we'll discuss it next on The Sports Source.